Yet some of his greatest songs and some of his greatest legends were nearly silenced. So they created their own song instead, with their own teams, on their own stages, and with powerful instruments, showcased a symphony of greatness. Tempo, power, style. Pitchers who
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, lefty Rockwell. Runner going. Campy with the throw. Pitch in for a strike. Tag out. That rocket arm of Roy Campanella cuts down the runner. Roy Campanella digging in, trying to do some damage off Leon Day. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think it's fair to say that Biz Mackey teaching Roy Campanella led to the best catching dynasty in baseball history. Two of the best defensive catchers ever, both great hitters and incredible minds for the game.
2 on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. You know, Campy always gave Biz credit for making him a great defensive catcher. And when the Dodgers honored Campy at an exhibition game in 1959, he called Biz out of the stands to join him on the field. 2-2 now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. 1 down. Roy Campanella stepping in now. Outside. Ball 1.
Yeah, those early years in the Negro Leagues could be grueling for Campy. He said he once caught both ends of 3 double headers in the same day. That's 6 games, Boog. Hard to believe.
Day with the 2-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. In the air, right side. Smith under it. 2 away now. Man at first, nobody out. And here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Mackey on at first, nobody out. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Roy Campanella. This one in the air, center field. Glass takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Go away!
Campy had all the tools you needed to be a great catcher. Number one, he was built like a fire plug. They say he weighed bigger than that, but it was the perfect body type to play catcher. And he had a great arm, a rifle arm, and a quick release. And he threw out a great deal of base runners. It makes me wonder what would have happened had Campy gotten to the major leagues even earlier than what he did. He had already caught for about 9 seasons in the Negro Leagues before he finally gets called up to join the Brooklyn Dodgers. That's a lot of wear and tear on a body, particularly playing that position of catcher. It just makes you wonder. He was already great, but how much greater could he have been if he'd gotten there earlier?
So bases all loaded up. Roy Campanella stepping in now. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Out front, rip foul.
Roy Campanella was incredible behind the plate. As a rookie with Brooklyn, he threw out almost 67% of stolen base attempts. Nobody's thrown out more than 60% in a full 162-game season since Yadi Molina back in 2005.
He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. There's a swing and a drive. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Jackie Robinson stepping in to lead off the 6th for the Monarchs. Drag bunt to the left. Campy's after it. Got him.
He's out.
Campanella shuts down the bunt attempt by Jackie. What a play.
Had the circumstances been a little bit different, Campy likely would have been the first black to play in the major leagues. The Philadelphia Phillies had offered him a tryout, but when the Phillies found out that he was of mixed race, which in this case made him black, they backed away from that notion of signing him. And of course, Roy Campanella would have to wait his turn to get to the major leagues. Branch Rickey had actually set up a meeting with Roy Campanella to talk to him about joining the Dodgers. Roy Campanella declined the offer because he thought that Rickey was talking about the Brooklyn Brown Dodgers, the Negro Leagues team. And when Roy Campanella meets up with Jackie Robinson, he tells him the story, and Jackie says, no, he wants to sign you to the Brooklyn Dodgers. Now, Campy had thought he'd blown his opportunity. He sends a telegraph to Rickey. Rickey responds back, and of course, the rest is history. Roy Campanella's first plate appearance in the major leagues, guess what? He got hit. But that was pretty common for those black players when they made their way into the major leagues. The opposing pitchers were going to send them a message. And I think in many ways they were trying to break their will. And Campy got right back in the batter's box and he started swinging. And as I oftentimes said, with those Negro League players, they not only were swinging to play the game, but they were swinging for hope, justice, and civil rights at the same time.
I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood. They say that we proud of you. Over the family, we gotta shoot.
And now Roy Campanella digging in, looking to get the Dodgers on the board. Out towards right center field. Rhodes settles under this one. And there's one down.
Crazy to think the Dodgers demoted Roy Campanella as a rookie after just 3 games. When they called him back up in July, he went 9 for 12 with 2 homers in his first 3 games.
Campanella now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. What's nuts to me about Campy's first MVP season in 1951 is that he was hurt the whole year. He chipped a bone in his hand during spring training and still hit .325 with 33 homers and more than 100 runs batted in. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Dodger scout Clyde Sukforth said, "Nobody discovered Roy Campanella. We just looked at him, and there he was."
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, tracks it down. 1 away. So 2 down. Roy Campanella stepping in now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Roy Campanella now at the plate. In the air to left center. Leonard on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here's the catcher, Roy Campanella.
That's the ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Roy Campanella. And first offering is fouled off. Casey gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Campanella stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Leonard gets under it. And that is that. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the catcher to hit, Roy Campanella. Foul ball there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. This one in the air. One down. One down. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Roy Campanella. Swing and a ball popped up. Ford has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs. And now Roy Campanella digging in, looking to get the Dodgers on the board. Casey aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Go away! Bases loaded, 1-0. And here comes Roy Campanella, hoping to make it a big inning for Brooklyn. First offering way inside, almost got him. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Roy Campanella stepping in now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Don't worry about the mule going blind. Just load the wagon and give me the line.
Yeah, it going crazy on the daily.
Mule Suttles digging in for the first time in this one. In the air, left field. Glass should have this one, and there's two away.
Mule Suttles was known for his power, but he was a great all-around batter. His 4 seasons hitting .400 is the all-time record. The only other players to even do it 3 times since 1901, Ty Cobb, Josh Gibson, Rogers Hornsby, and Oscar Charleston.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Mule Suttles stepping in now. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. Suttles. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Strike on the inside corner. That pure hitting ability of Mules, Chris, it's amazing, and he showed it his whole career. After age 40, he still managed to hit .306 across his last 3 seasons. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And with runners on first and second and 1 gone, here's the slugger, Mule Suttles. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2 to Lloyd for 1. Mule Suttles stepping in now.
Mule Suttles was known for his power, but he was a great all-around batter. His 4 seasons hitting .400 is the all-time record. The only other players to even do it 3 times since 1901.
Mule Suttles digging in for the first time in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out, and that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And with runners on first and second and 1 gone, here's the slugger, Mule Suttles. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here.
Nope, ball.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit, one. A second scores as well, and the lead is up to 5. Here comes Mule Suttles with the base. This is loaded and nobody out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in, fires it to the plate, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-0. Foul ball there.
To give you an idea of the kind of power Mule Suttles was working with, 4-time All-Star Wally Berger said he hit towering smashes like Babe Ruth. Pretty nice comp.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Mule Suttles.
Ball.
With all Mule's power, it's crazy to think he only led the league in homers once in 1926. Of course, when you play at the same time as guys like Josh Gibson, Buck Leonard, and Oscar Charleston, you've got competition. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 away. Man at first. Mule Suttles stepping in now. He was late there. Strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Mule Suttles the next to hit. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Now there's a bullet down the line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. Leading off, Teddy Taylor. This one hit deep to left. Suttle's heading back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Stepping in, Teddy Taylor. This one hit deep to left. Suttle's heading back on it. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Digging in, Teddy Taylor. This one hit deep to left. Suttle's heading back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Leading off, Teddy Taylor. This one hit deep to left. Suttle's heading back on it. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Stepping in, Teddy Taylor. This one hit deep to left. Suttle's heading back on it. And he snags it. A fantastic leaping catch by Mule Suttles, and he robs a homer. Mule Suttles digging in with 2 gone here in the first. Swung out and crushed. Way back to center and sailing clear out of the stadium. A tremendous homer for Mule Suttles. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Mule Suttles.
Early chance for with Mule Suttles to the plate and runners at first and second. Dandridge at second. Wells at first. One gone. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
That $1 million infield for Newark was stacked. Mule Suttles at first, Dick Say at second, and the best defensive left side of the infield ever with Willie Wells at shortstop and Ray Dandridge at third.
Suttles swings through it for strike one. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Outside with a breaking ball. You know, Mule's contributions for Newark weren't just as a ball player. He coached and managed the team in the 1940s and helped mentor future MLB stars like Larry Doby and Don Newcomb. Two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is inside. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Mule Suttles stepping in now.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Ball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. And here's Mule Suttles. He homered earlier in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to short. And that ends the inning. And here's the first baseman, Mule Suttles. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. That's to third. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. First and second, 1 out. Suttles digs in now. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 1 out.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive.
Nope.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. A changeup missing, and it's a full count. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the top of the wall. One runs in, runner around third. The relay throw in there safely. And they lead by 2. Here's Mule again. He doubled earlier.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out.
Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. Hammered to left, and watch it soar. Mule Suttles with a tremendous homer. Bases loaded, nobody out, and Mule Suttles to the dish against Leroy Matlock. Outside, and it's 1-0.
When his teams needed to bring in some runs, Mule Suttles was the man for the job. He topped 100 RBIs in 2 different seasons, even though he never played 100 games in a single year, Boog.
Go away! Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Mule Suttles stepping in now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Mule Suttles broke in with Birmingham in 1923 and wound up playing 22 seasons. If you adjust his stats for a 162-game season like we have now, Boog, his typical year would be hitting .336 with 31 homers and 153 RBIs. That's nuts.
Two on, 1 out. Singy, I want to spotlight Mule's 1926 season when he won the Triple Crown. In 89 games, he hit .425 with 32 homers and 130 runs batted in. He even stole 15 bases just to top it off. Ridiculous. To third, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On to Leonard for the inning-ending double play. So 2 down, Mule Suttles getting ready to hit. In the air, right field, Dixon gets under it, and that's the inning.
That's a ball. Outside.
And the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mule Suttles. And that is out of play.
Ball, that's in.
Home team down a run. Here the bottom. For the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and he's got no chance. He's out. Mule Suttles stepping in now. That's to third. Nice stop to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Suttles will hit next. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On the ground to third. On to Buck. And Suttles is retired at first. And that'll do it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mule Suttles. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Yo, 1. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's to third. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Suttles now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And now the center fielder, Stearns. Put in play, deep in the hole at short. Oh, what a diving stop by Lloyd. Over to first. Throw to first in time. Tremendous defensive play by Pop Lloyd. Pop Lloyd digs in, looking to walk this one off for the Hilldales. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Out towards right center field. Bell under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Ball game. Pop Lloyd, the walk-off hero for the Hilldale club. Pop Lloyd digs in with a chance to put Chicago on the board first. Ground ball to the right side, but it kicks foul. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. 1 run is in. Pop Lloyd steps in now.
Pop Lloyd's teammate Ted Page said Pop was so strong that when he fielded grounders, he'd come up with the ball and a fistful of dirt and pebbles too. Page said Pop had hands the size of a phone book.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Fellow Negro Leaguer and future Hall of Famer
Here's Pop Lloyd to the dish. 1 on and 1 out to face Babe Ruth. And there's a base hit to left. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Swing and a little roller right side, and it goes just foul. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Pop Lloyd earned every bit of respect he got from the players like Honus Wagner and Babe Ruth. He hit .313 lifetime against white teams, including 4 for 5 against the 1905 AL champion Philadelphia Athletics.
Back to the mound. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Pop Lloyd, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Off the plate, ball 1.
What gets me about Pop Lloyd is his longevity. He played 27 seasons of pro ball and even hit .381 for the New York Lincoln Giants when he was 46 years old.
Julio Franco, eat your heart out.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Pop Lloyd next to bat for Chicago. Runners in scoring position and one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
One amazing thing about Pop Lloyd's career was how consistent he was. Over 23 full-time seasons, he hit 300 or better in 21 of them. He even managed a bunch of those seasons, starting when he was just 27.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Pop Lloyd steps in now. To the right side, to Mendez for 1 and 2. What a play. Singy, you mentioned those 21. Now here is Pop Lloyd.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Swing and a pop-up. Mendez under it. And there's one down. Welcome back to Mlb Field. On to the third inning. Pop Lloyd getting ready to hit. Hey! Out to short, and that one. And a man aboard. So here's the cleanup hitter. Pop Lloyd next to bat for Chicago. Runners in scoring position and one away.
Hey! All one.
Jones at third. Glass stands at second. No outs. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball. Called out on strikes. And that is a big first out. Pop Lloyd. Pop Lloyd. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Ow! He got him. What a throw. Man at second.
Ball 2. Hey!
The 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. The run comes in to score from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So up next, Pop Lloyd. In the air to left center, Bradley moving under this one, and there's two away. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and there's two down. One down. Pop Lloyd, the next to hit.
Ball one. Yeah!
The 1-1. Pop Lloyd steps in now. That one pulled foul.
One amazing thing about Pop Lloyd's career was how consistent he was. Over 23 full-time seasons, he hit 300 or better in 21 of them. He even managed a bunch of those seasons, starting when he was just 27.
That one's back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. Flare in the shallow center. Pop ranging back for it. Dives, but it's off his glove. One runs in. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cool Papa Bell getting ready to hit. Flare in the shallow center. Pop ranging back for it. Oh, and he hauls it in with an over-the-shoulder grab. What a play by Pop Lloyd to end the inning. Pop Lloyd steps to the dish with the bases loaded here in the first. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Pop Lloyd goes deep with a grand slam.
One of the great nicknames in Negro Leagues baseball history, and there were some great nicknames, belong to one of the three women who called the Negro Leagues home. My dear friend, the late, great Mamie Peanut Johnson.
My love, we used to move
And she was a pitcher in the Negro Leagues with a strong right arm. She earned that nickname when the Monarchs' leadoff hitter looked out and said, "How you expect to get anybody out? You ain't no bigger than a peanut." She was only 5'3", and she promptly struck him out.
You're out.
And she was Peanut from that day on. Born in 1935 in Ridgeway, South Carolina, Mamie Peanut Johnson had always loved the game of baseball. Bish Tyson, who had seen Mamie own the sandlots there in South Carolina, who thought that she had a little extra something, and he encouraged her to give it a chance to try to play pro baseball. And so she took him up on this and ultimately landed a tryout with the Indianapolis Clowns, the same Indianapolis Clowns team that the legendary Henry Aaron began his career. And of course, by that time, the Clowns had already hired Toni Stone, the first female to play regularly in a male professional baseball league there with the Indianapolis Clowns. And Mamie makes the team, and history would be made, becoming the first female pitcher in professional baseball.
So bases all loaded up. Bradley getting ready to hit. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. And now Peanut just one strike away from getting out of this. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Leading off, James Turner. Swings through that.
Peanut Johnson was obsessed with baseball from a young age. She said, "I must have been born with a baseball in my hand." She used to play using a rock wrapped in sticky tape as a ball. Anything to play baseball.
That one outside.
No, that's out.
Ball one. Chris, when Bish Tyson offered Peanut a tryout with the Clowns, he'd been scouting her for 3 weeks. The clincher, she threw a complete game shutout against adult men, and she was just 16 years old. Eli Mason digs in now. There's a strike.
It wasn't easy for Peanut playing for the Clowns. The uniforms were shin-length flannel, and when she sweated, it would get heavy and cling to her skin. She said, "I felt like a big wet dog in a heavy blue coat."
And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Carl Glass.
That's a ball.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
And before the pitch, she steps off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back now at Rickwood Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Sandy Murray getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. And there's a ball.
Ball.
2-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now Tom Hayes. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Second inning here. No score.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. She picks up her 5th strikeout. Sam Hughes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Me being the only woman pitcher out there, hey, that made me know that you are better in this than a whole lot of other people.
Yeah. Mamie Johnson was
about to get started here. Sam Little digs in now. And away we go this afternoon. That misses, and that's ball 2.
We've talked before about what it meant for Jackie Robinson to integrate the majors. Well, 15-year-old Mamie Johnson was watching on TV when he got his first hit. She said her spine was tingling like a bat hit hard with a blazing fastball.
When Peanut joined the Clowns for her first training camp, she proved herself by winning her first game. She said, "I knew and my teammates knew that I belong." Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Francis Sutter. The 0-2 from Johnson. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Clyde Armstrong. Up and in, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Aye. Ball.
And a payoff pitch. Out number 3 as Peanut Johnson gets through the inning with nothing but curveballs. Peanut Johnson digging in with a chance to add to this 4-0 lead for the Clown. Out to short. Slings to first. So 2 down. Peanut Johnson next to bat.
Peanut Johnson was breaking barriers way before she joined the Clowns, Boog. When she was 10, she was the first black kid and only girl to play for the Police Athletic League team in her town in New Jersey. Nobody could touch her fastball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Newman settles under it. And that is that. So digging in, Peanut Johnson. That fastball of Peanuts was her calling card, but she learned a knuckleball early on too. Her uncle, who was just a few years older than she was, taught her right before she moved off to New Jersey. Chase it. So 2 down, and now Peanut Johnson. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that's a strikeout looking. Back here at Comiskey Park, digging in, Peanut Johnson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Got her looking for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Peanut Johnson.
That's a ball.
Two on, one out. And that
That's
skips in the dirt. In there. Got her looking for the K. Now it's the second baseman, Peanut Johnson. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now nobody on.
Ball.
The 1-2. Sets her down on strikes. She's gone for the fourth time tonight. So 2 down. Peanut Johnson next to bat. Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. 1-2 to count. And a good eye there. Struck her out looking. One down. Now here is Peanut Johnson. Swing and a miss as she was late. Liner, base hit. Throws to second. She's got no chance. She's out. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Stepping in, Peanut Johnson. There's a strike. This to third, Sutter. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So runner at second, 2 down. Johnson will hit next. Fastball, and she gets out of the way. On the corner for a strike. In the air to left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and she's out, trying for 2. And that's the 3rd out.
People wanted to see Mamie Peanut Johnson take the mound. The word had started to
All loaded up. Taylor digs in now. Comebacker to the mound. Peanut Fields. They take the force out. Out number 3, and the Clowns escape the jam. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Sam Little will hit next.
It wasn't enough for Peanut Johnson to break barriers as the only woman ever to pitch at a major league level. During her years playing for the Clowns, she also studied medicine and engineering at New York University.
You know, after her playing career, Mamie put that education in medicine to use as a registered nurse, and she did that for the rest of her life. The 1-2 stays alive.
You know, when Monet Davis pitched in the Little League World Series in 2014, Peanut was in the stands. They'd actually met a couple of years earlier. Davis calls Peanut one of her biggest inspirations.
Smith in the box now, takes strike 1. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Out number 3, and what a job by Peanut Johnson as she gets Indy out of the inning, still leading 6-5. Sanders, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. Newman stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights it off, he'll see another. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Peanut needs just one more out to lock down this win for the Clowns. Bradley in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. Ball game. Peanut Johnson slams the door for Indianapolis.
If you're familiar with the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, that was the league that was
ready to go. Sam Little now at the plate. Peanut Johnson kicks and delivers to start this ball game. And we are underway. This one in the air center field. Nicholson settles under this one. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Walter Smith.
Well, as a player, nothing means more to you than the respect of your peers. For Peanut Johnson, her Clowns teammates became like 26 big brothers to her and Tony Stone. They really held her in high regard.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. In 1999, Peanut founded the They Played Baseball Foundation, a nonprofit focused on teaching the game to kids. It also educated them on the history of the Negro Leagues and encouraged good schoolwork. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And it's 3 up, 3 down for Peanut Johnson and the Clowns. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Popped in the air, left field, and makes the grab. And that'll do it. And there's a hit. And a man aboard. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Paul O'Neill. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Runners at the corners here. One away. On. And a dangerous hitter coming to the He's already homered in this game. Dale. Off-balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Runners at the corners here. One away. Hyun-Min An now at the plate. Ripped to third and caught. Runners at the corners here. One away. Hyun-Min An. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Kennelly should have this one. 2 down. Runners at the corners here. One away. On will hit next. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. That one almost got him. This one popped up. Lynn settles underneath it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. High fly ball, right field. Chen gets under it. And there's one down. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 64. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging. So bases all loaded up. Bazzana will hit next. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
Ripped to third and caught. And that is the ball game. Now it's the second baseman, Bazzana. And that one hammered. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to...
And now Travis Bazzana, 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Chen takes it in for the out. 2 away down. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In plenty of time to first. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, and Cullen. In the air to left center. And there are 2. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and that's the inning. So 2 down, and Cullen now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out to short. And that is that. So 2 down, and Cullen digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Whitefield on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And Cullen. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. One down. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up.
We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. As we go to the last of the third. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches on that location.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. So digging in, Masataka Yoshida. Can't make the grab, and it drops. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his third hit. So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Fought off foul. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit.
Number 34, Masataka Yoshida.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. On a line. And there's 2 away. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Bottom of the 4th, Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. And that one wrapped foul. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they cut it. 1 down. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On the ground, out to short. And that will end the inning. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 1 away. That's smacked down a line to center. And that is that. Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. In the dirt, throws to second, not going to get him. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Smoke to right, but he's got it. One down. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. To the right side, Kim. And there are 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that ends the inning. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Outside with a breaking ball. Got it. Two gone. Bottom nine. Stepping in, number 34. And this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came.
Now batting.
One down. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field, on. Settles underneath it. Out, number 2. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In there safely. The run scores all the way from first. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic here at Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Welcome back to WBC opening round action here at Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan. Bottom of the 6th. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Looking to extend the play now. Relay throw to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. One down. Martin Mujic, the next to hit. The 0-1. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The tag at third, and he's out. First and second, one out.
Catcher,
Sato now at the plate.
Sato.
And a foul ball. That one to first, Wingrove. Feed to second, that's one. Over to first, safe. And here's the catcher, Teruaki Sato. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Two on, one out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Shuto coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. First and second, one out. Sato digs in now. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Robbie Perkins.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Chen on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. First and second, 2 outs. Perkins digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Center field, Fairchild settles under it, and that is the inning. No question about this one, it's out of here. One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the ground. And foul ball. Yo-1. Tap foul at the plate. Liner snagged at first. So runner at second, 2 down. Lee now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle. Fires over to first. Misplay. Popped in the air. Left field, and that is that. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. On a line, base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Hit on the ground, might be two. Favre over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the one down. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoon Lee. Tosses to first. That's the second out. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. Bottom four, Jung-Hoon Lee digs in now. Rip towards third. Fires across the diamond. Lee in the box now. Takes strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Just missed. Big snap center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI. So two down. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoon Lee. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in with a nice running. One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoon Lee. Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoon Lee. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Lined into right. And that's the inning.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact.
So a man at first. Now Jung-Hoon Lee, 1 for 3. That's out to center field. And there's 2 away. So up next, Jung-Hoon Lee, 1 for 4 with a double. Line drive, base hit. Kim around third. The run comes in to score from second. And now the first baseman, Gongkwan Galigalau.
Gongkwan Galigalau.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man at first, one away. To third. Nice stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. One out, man at first. And here's the first baseman, Gongkwan Galigalau. 0 for 3 in this one. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's outside.
That's the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pizzata for 1, and that's a double play to end it. One down. Gongkwan Galigalau getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Next one misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2. That one missed. That's in there. Full count now.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score. It's 3-1. Digging in, Martin Cervinka.
Martin Cervinka.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball left side. 2 away down. 1 out, man at first. Martin Cervinka will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. The underhand flip. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a field. Ground ball up the middle. Kim. Now the throw to first on the run. All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping in, Martin Cervinka. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Slings it across. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Martin Cervinka. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Hut!
Out to short. Kim. On the run. Throw to first. Nice. Here's the third baseman, Martin Cervinka. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2. Line drive. Lee takes it in. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Martin Cervinka digs in now. Tap back to the mound. To first. One hit. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Martin Cervinka. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one down. One down. Martin Cervinka now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. Here's the third baseman, Martin Cervinka. Grounded out his first time up. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Man at first. Now the third baseman, Martin Cervinka, has grounded out a couple of times. Back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a pop-up. First and second, no outs. Mazeroski, the next to hit. Out to short, flips it. There's one to first. Double play. On the ground right side, Chisholm tosses to first. First and second, two outs. Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit.
Mazeroski.
Now up. First and second, no outs. Bill Mazeroski digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
Ball one.
And that one ripped to left. One away. One down. Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bill Mazeroski.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Just missed. Just misses with that one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here comes a 3-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one down. Up next for the Pirates, Bill Mazeroski. In the air, right field, Judge under it. And there's one down. Mazeroski leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Bruce. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.